All right, everyone. Hello. I hope everyone's having a wonderful morning. Oh, Lord. It is quite loud. 1 second. Ugh. I don't know why. Good morning, Yasmin. I am finishing off the rest of the boba this morning because we continue to have too much boba. We bobot too much boba, and it is currently insane. All right, popping in. We're still working on grabbing what you call it? This stream layout. You didn't get a notification? Were you not subscribed? You might have to click the little bell icon. You know, all those the YouTuber tropes. Oh yeah, here. 1 second. Let me pop this on so that way I can do this properly. 1 moment. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And click the little bell icon if you want to see me whenever I go live or release a new video. Thank you for your support. There we go. It didn't have the echo, but I hope it meant all the same. Oh, right. I disabled YouTube notifications entirely. Oh, wow, yeah. Well, that'll do it. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, we have a little bit of a problem with YouTube Premium, so I need to demolish my YouTube notifications. I just need to go through it and trim my old channels that I don't watch anymore, and honestly, the most annoying thing has been I used to always have my watch and search history paused, not because like I was trying to hide anything. That's what a few people said when they heard that. Oh, what are you trying to hide? And I'm like, 1, nothing, but 2, I don't want any random search that I do to lead me down a recommendation. Oh yeah, here, let me. There we go. Look at that. I'm back. Lead me down the rabbit hole to, you know, like right now, I clicked on a freaking Family Guy short once because, you know, clickbait, right? And like afterwards, I have gotten nothing but Family Guy recommendations for the last, God, like 2 weeks. And it's like every hour on the hour, I get like, hey, have you seen this Family Guy short? And I'm like, I don't like Family Guy. Stop. Like, oh, it hurts. It hurts my soul. It hurts my heart. But it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. We don't have to worry about it for much longer. So. Oh, but the good news is for the year, I am planning on doing a lot more for the future. I know the feeling, but I here for the Chinese drama series, but I don't mind it. Like honestly, like that's my thing. I have no issue with recommendations. I really don't. But what really pisses me off about YouTube is that for YouTube's recommendations, it's like you can have one random video that you've clicked on and it will recommend you that like style of content like perpetually for months or years. Or you can have a subscribed channel that clearly you like. It's a subscribed channel, and they won't notify you about videos until you hit the alert me for everything. And that's so dumb. Like, what I'd like to see is give me the bell icon for playlists, give me the bell icon for, I don't know, maybe tabs. Give us tabs on our channel so that way I can have more than just the, home, live, shorts, and videos. Give me, like, the ability to customize those placements while also giving me the ability to, like, Dwarf Fortress streams. I do this in the morning. Give me the ability to have a tab for that, and people can bell that tab. So that way, when a video gets uploaded or I go live in a certain tab or playlist, people get notifications for that because I do variety. I know that I have a lot of. Oh, that is very bright on my face this morning. Let me see if I can fix that a little bit. Maybe a hair. But I know that some people wouldn't want to pop on to a Dwarf Fortress stream, for instance, which is fine. But I'd rather people not have to like not be subscribed because they get notifications all the time. I don't know. There has to be. Google is like one of the richest companies on the planet. I'm sure they could figure it out. All right, so let's go ahead and. Perfect. Look at that. We're going to have what appears to be a relatively hot world. I don't know why I get worried about the light aquifers so much. I don't have to, but I don't know. It worries me. So we have humans here. That should be fine. Looking around, looking around. Oh, it is so hot. All right, let's give ourselves some. I think we may just have to bite the bullet and have an aquifer, which I've never done. So we'll have fun together. It'll be great. Let's see. Temperate. deep soil. Yeah, that'll be fine. See if we can find something a little bit less terrifying. Oof, it is. This is not the nicest world to be in. I hate to say it, but. Temperate shrubland. All right, let's see. You know what? This'll be fine. It's a light aquifer, very deep soil, right on the border. It'll be fine. The sucker of soil. Close your eyes and throw a dart at it. I mean, basically, it's taking me 8 million years, but what can I say? I just want to grab us Tower Adored. Trotted Stalkers. I don't like that. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with yeah, I think we're gonna go with the Sucker of Soil for the brook that we're gonna put ourselves next to, because that just, again, that sounds pretty cool. Yes. All right. Let's see. So our name for our thing is Clasp Busts, which is interesting to say the least. Let's see what we've got here. Looks like we have what appears to be no fish, which would be not good. But we will see very soon there. Hopefully we have some form of sustenance in there. So now that we've started, I can take a moment to actually talk to you guys. So here's the plan for the rest of the year, I'll say. Oh man, plans for rest of the year. Hopefully, in the coming month, we will have a new environment in which I can shake my hand like this. It'll be themed and wonderful. We'll have themed overlays to provide a lovely setup for various games, which I am very excited about. I think that will be quite fun. And let's see, beyond that, gosh, more series. We're gonna do Breath of the Wild 2 when it comes out. I'm going to try and get our PS5 into the office when we get there, and that way we can do PlayStation gaming as well, because, you know, we don't have enough on our plate. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. Let's see. Go ahead and do a 5-way entryway here. Well, listen, you say, you know, lol consoles, but I would also say right now, if if I hadn't gotten the GPU that I did, I would probably be console streaming. If only because it was a bitch and a half to get console, or not console, to get um anything going on my old GPU. So, I mean, yeah, it's consoles are not necessarily better, but consoles offer something that PC doesn't, and that's something to keep in mind. Because at least with a console, you're getting some guarantee of, oh, if I want to, I can just sit down and play. Yeah, $500 console is better than PC. Yeah, honestly, for entry level gaming and casual gaming, like, okay, gatekeeping opinion incoming, so apologies, but I would make the argument that for kids, PC gaming is not really helpful, because really, when you think about it, a lot of PC gaming is one, a bunch of hostile dick wagons. I mean, the PC community is bad, and I know the console community can be bad, but like, I find that the PC community can really like just be terrible. But at the very least, I need to do my taxes. I need to write reviews. I have a reason to have a PC beyond uh beyond really, what I see here. Whereas if all I need it for is gaming, a console is easily better for that, because I can load up a console and be ready and playing in 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes these days, in like 2 minutes. And so, really, that alone makes PC gaming better for a majority of, one, young people, but two, like, I mean, anyone who has a limited time on their hands. Not to mention, with a console, now these days this is less true. These days it's absolutely less true. But it used to be, if you're gaming on a console, you have this kind of guarantee, or at least rough guarantee, that, hey, when you pop in this game, it's going to be complete and playable and relatively stable. Like, stability is not something that consoles have to worry with. And that's good. Like, that's a universally good thing. And that's saying nothing of day, yeah, like day one patching, horrible. Like, we need to get to the point where we stop having to wait for games to get better. But let's see. Um, PC gaming is more difficult in my opinion. I'm glad I learned on console. Honestly, see, that's the weird one for me, because I got my gaming start on console. Um, and don't get me wrong, it's okay, so we're gonna have to punch through here. So that'll be interesting. So we're gonna learn about aquifers together some point soon. But uh, my thing about PC gaming is, I don't think it breeds better. I think it breeds more more competition, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. However, I think a lot of people end up getting this really terrible, like, again, it goes back to gatekeeping. It's like I feel as though people get hit with this sense that PC gaming is, where all the skill heads are, and it's like, no, they suck just as much. Like, as someone who's been competitive on console, like I used to be, I don't want to call myself a competitive gamer. I never did any tournaments or anything, but I used to play competitive games all the time. Like, that's what my friends and I did. We played Halo competitively. We played to win. We didn't play to socialize, we played to win. I would love a delicious handmade snack. Oh my god. My lovely co host is working while I'm sitting here goofing off, and she has madeth me a snacky, and that makes me happy. Yes. But that's my thing, is like I don't recall a single time where I, as a console player, have felt like I am not ready enough to go up against PC players, except in games. Oh, you didn't have to make. How many are you giving me? One?
How many do you want?
Just one. Guys, look at this cutesy little schmoopsy that she gave me, and all
I
of
have a rice
those.
ball maker.
She has a rice ball maker, and it's very cute, and I love it. Oh, posture check. Thank you. But honestly, again, there are some games that are like, okay, CS:GO. I'll call it out. Well, and keep in mind, this is where I'm gonna sound really contradictory. I'm gonna sound absolutely contradictory here, but bear with me. The reason Call of Duty, Overwatch, shooters are more difficult is because on console, because everyone is using a controller, like with a stick and everything, they have auto aim. Like, to an extent, they have sticky aiming. But counter dickery, um, yeah, like auto aim or sticky aiming, aim assist. That's the word I'm looking for. Aim assist is that one thing where they uh, it puts new players from console in a situation where they feel underpowered. And a lot of that, again, is inputs. It's not necessarily better, it's that. See, now, I would disagree. I I prefer most console games. I'm gonna be completely honest, and that's partly because I'm a controller snob, and I think that if you can't map a game to a controller, you are a bad developer. And I will say that. Like, I get that there are some games that require a large number of controls. However, I cannot fathom a game that would require a keyboard outside of, again, basically games designed around PC. And like I enjoy keyboard and mouse. Like I can use keyboard and mouse. I prefer sitting back and uh controller. They cater to the bad players so everyone can feel good. With PC, there's actual some skill involved in aiming. See, I would disagree on that. A lot of the reason there's aim assist for console is because by definition, a joystick is less precise than a mouse. And yeah, like mouse is more precise and that gives you more control, which is great. Like again, I'm not gonna, sit here and say that keyboard is inferior um to what you call it to anything. No, keyboard is superior, but I don't think I would ever willingly go to keyboard and mouse on games that allow me to use a controller because I feel as though a controller is more elegant than keyboard mouse. Keyboard mouse is like memorize everything and you will be a efficiency god, and maybe that's my lack of competitive nature coming into play. But it's like when I play or not Overwatch, when I play Fortnite with keyboard and mouse, I don't perform worse, but I feel sweatier while I play. Like I feel like I'm having to it's like, oh, now that I have precision aiming and like quick capabilities, I need to, I need to try hard. And it's like I don't want to try hard in games. Like I remember seeing I think it was my favorite like post was seeing someone describe it as I don't want I want there to be an easy mode in games, not because I hate the existence of a hard mode. It's just my life is hard mode and I want to use games as a way to relax. And I I think that is probably one of the best ways to describe my thought process. Oh, and again, it's not a judgment. Like, some people do prefer keyboard and mouse. A lot of people do. I'm not one of them, but that doesn't mean that I think everyone who does is like, a sweaty tryhard. I think it's easier, it's more prolific to be a try hard with a keyboard and mouse because I'm sorry, you can't call yourself a try hard with controls when you are holding a controller. And that is, I will say that. Like I will absolutely say that. The top most skilled console controller shooter players are not going to be at the same skill bracket as someone with a keyboard and mouse purely because of precision. But I think keyboard and mouse players have a range of here all the way down to the floor of skill, whereas controller kind of sits at an average, and I prefer that. Like, I really do prefer that. Oh, Amy, you can come over and play Elden Ring with me. I like the visuals, but the game is too hard. Um it's absolutely like straight up too hard. Like I wanted to like it and yeah, no, I would gladly find an easy mode mod for it and I'm about to. Like I want to play the game, so I'm going to have to. I'm an infant, and I 100% know I would eat my computer if I tried Elden Ring. I hate that that game doesn't have a. I absolutely hate that that game doesn't have an easy mode. I'm not angry at the developer because a developer can always make a game however they want. But my problem is that so James Stephanie Sterling on YouTube, which you guys should all follow. They're maybe don't, but they're interesting. They're yelly and very, very acquired taste. But I have to say one thing about her content is that I absolutely agree on. The gatekeeping of Elden Ring and Dark Souls is one of the blights on the industry, if only because I'm tired of seeing people say, "Oh, well, if you really want to enjoy the game, you just have to get good." And it's like, "No, I really want to enjoy the game because I want to see this really cool world that people spent a lot of time making, and we don't get that because it's too difficult." That's boring to me. Like, that just blows my mind that, like, the answer to, hey, this is a really cool game, but I can't get into it because of the difficulty. And the answer to that from not a majority, but an overwhelmingly, like, significant portion of the community is, oh, you just need to get good then. Nom, nom, nom. That's a cute emote. I'm gonna work on grabbing those this year too. I don't know. It's again all of this like to complain about something that isn't going to change, but I don't get I don't get the backlash to easy mode in games. Same like I don't get the backlash to aim assist in games for controller players. I think yeah, poorly introduced, poorly balanced aim assist is bad. Just like exactly when I play Deadlights on when I play on PC, I worry about toxic player because I'm a newbie at the game. Yeah, I don't understand gatekeeping in gaming. Games are supposed to be fun. Or okay, games are supposed to be a moving experience or a fun experience, whatever. Games are not supposed to pit people against people. Player against player, player versus player is fine. A competition is fine. But it's just like when I'm on the playground. Thank you. One second. Had a lovely piece of rice in my throat. But player versus player is a thing. It's a competition. Someone wins, someone loses, whatever. That is a given. But when I'm playing a friendly game of flag football, I'm not telling people that they should kill themselves or, like do terrible things. And that is a problem. When I lose at flag football, it's like, oh, well, better luck next time. Pardon me, pardon that cough. But that's kind of my issue is we've got this weird elitism of like, oh, we need to, be rude to people. I did chew my food. Shut up. The food just happens to be crumbly, so sometimes it falls down my gullet. I will stop choking when I darn well please. But I guess that's my issue. is you really just end up with this, you end up with kind of just a continuous, yeah, I can click buttons better than you. And that's the issue. It's again with physical sports, with competitions, with competitive things in the real realm, in the material plane. You don't have to say, haha, I can hit balls better than you, because yeah, it's obvious, it's a given. But I feel as though there's this unsaid need for people to say, oh, yeah, I'm better at this because, I'm more skilled than you on gaming, because you're not in the room with someone. I'm not beating my friends. I'm beating people online, where they kind of get this idea in their head that, oh, well, if I'm not the rudest person ever, then it won't get the point across how much better I am. And it's like, that's such a sad thing to do to anyone, really. But it's really sad. It really is why I don't tend to play competitive games, because I don't like a community that, and Dead by Daylight, God, it's the worst community, and I don't even play it. My roommate, he loves the game, and he admits, like, the community is probably one of the worst parts of that game. Okay, but here's the problem. Just because it's the gaming world doesn't mean it's good. Like, I don't know. Well, and that's the thing. I think just saying that, oh, well, the gaming world isn't going to change. It's like, yeah, the gaming world is going to always be this, like, it's always going to have problems, but I would make the argument that we're not going to fix things if we don't, as a community, say, hey, that's not good. That's not fair to people. No, and I do think that, like, Call of Duty has a huge problem with it. Like, there is no doubt about, like, Call of Duty has some very, very bad opinions, and it encourages it more these days. Yeah, Valorant, I will say, even though I'm not necessarily a fan of the game, that game manages to keep everything relatively clean, and I will 100% support any game that tries to keep things clean. Because again, games should be about relaxing. And I know that, or games should be about what you make of them, but I feel as though it's important that games feel approachable to everyone, because I don't understand the thought process behind, making games not accessible to people. Well, and again, yeah, it's dumb that it they got you hit on that. But it's like shooter games end up having this really problematic thing where it's an intensely competitive game, but there's no way to mitigate that competitiveness for people. You got spam reported. That's interesting. I don't know. It's a tough thing because I don't want people to not feel like they can't be competitive. And I get, the want to trash talk a bit. I get that. But there has to be a way to balance that so people don't feel like shit all the time. Yeah, I don't know the rationale behind banning baggy, but who knows? Mm. M's little rice ball was very delicious, and I'm still snonching on it, but it is quite good. All right, so I think we've officially gotten a decent amount of things. We're gonna give these guys some actual living facilities. See, and weirdly enough, even though I never thought I'd say this because it feels weird to come out of my mouth. Um, Weirdly enough, Fortnite has exceeded my expectations in so far as I will be completely honest. I thought Fortnite was going to be a toxic place of like horrible toxicity. And I think kids that play it are having a toxicity problem. But in game, at least, I don't feel like I've seen remotely an issue with toxicity. And that is unequivocally a good thing. Like, they have done a good job at keeping people. If they make it first person, I might go back. I don't think we'll ever see Fortnite first person. I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I think there's too much movement that has to go on. Like that game is very movement heavy, and I know for a fact that if it went first person, Emma would hurl. Um, so I don't know if they could actually succeed with that. I thought that they would eventually offer a no build mode. I'll be completely honest because that's something that was kind of a holdover from when they were doing their whole like save the world thing, which has now completely fallen by the wayside. Um, okay, but like I get the idea. I could see there being a toggle, but I don't see I don't see them doing it only because it really truly is like kind of a okay, does does it add something meaningfully like good for the game that isn't going to take a lot of work to work the kinks out of? And I think a heavy movement based game that requires a lot of mobility would be potentially nauseating for a player base, but make it a toggle. I mean, if someone wants to do it, and that's fair. Like I can imagine them giving it a shot. Like it's not out of the realm of possibility, but I think that really that would take a lot for the community to appreciate. I have played Apex, and I know what you're gonna say. Like Apex is all about mobility too, and they do a good job. I liked Apex. If anything, I thought Apex brought more to the table than any other uh, battle royale. I just don't. Well, here's the thing: you can move faster in that game, but we've got to keep in mind Apex is kind of a special case on the whole first-person mobility thing because it came from a franchise that is one of the few franchises out there that figured out first person mobility because that's something that up until very recently, like first person mobility was, a one way ticket to Vomit Town. I mean, Titanfall 1 it set the bar for games having mobility, and it was great. I don't know how, like, you can move faster, especially on foot, but with everything going on in Fortnite, I don't know how well they can rewrite it. It's not that I don't think it can be done. I just don't know how they're. I'll bet your channel there will be first person in Fortnite. I mean, you can bet my channel, but I'm not taking that bet. I don't think they will, but again, Fortnite is that game that has exceeded all expectations of everyone. I truly think that because every season I'm like, "Oh man, I wonder when this is going to be, the thing to do. Like I wonder when this is going to finally die." And now I'm thinking, oh wow, I wonder when, we're going to be considered vintage players of Fortnite. Like we're going to be the accounts that, you know, have already done all of it. I don't know. It's interesting to think about. I will say, I I do want to try Apex again. My my only issue with Apex was not having people to play it with, and that game requires 3 people, and I really don't like randoms. I've just never been a randoms fan, so I kind of that's my being antisocial getting in the way. What they can do is basically endless, and they need to keep players interested. Skins won't cut it forever. I think skins can cut it. Like I know that sounds weird, but like I know at least one person that views Fortnite skins as collectibles, and they have really got that FOMO like locked. You know, I have not done Fortnite in like 2 weeks, and I am sitting here like I should probably get on and finish my battle pass before I can't finish my battle pass. Like it's yeah, it's I think, what they need to do is one, give us previous maps back. Like, and I hope that's kind of what we're looking at doing in the future is changing the way they handle um maps, because as it stands right now, it's it seems like an awful waste to have a completely new map every season and then just chuck the old one. Let's see. There we go. We're getting good. See, I don't know. I want to see what Fortnite can do. I started as the okay, Fortnite is dumb. And to be fair, I think Fortnite can be dumb. Like I think it can be dumb. However, I think that well, you have to remember that the player base is kids, and I think kids are endlessly entertained by that sort of thing. Collecting that stuff like Neopet or Club Penguin. Yeah, no, that is fair. And I think a lot of that is also. Yeah, oh, 1 second. I'm going to get moving because my watch is requiring it of me. I will be right back. Hello, everyone. I'm back. I just needed my watch to tell me that I was doing good and that I was a good boy. Here, let me finish this off real quick. What's up? We are currently talking about all things gaming and how Fortnite is going to be the way of the future. Um, I think, honestly, Fortnite has surpassed all expectation because I was one of the people that played it in Chapter 1 or whatever it was called back then. Um, I played 4 matches, said, yeah, this just ain't for me. I'm sure you guys love my incredibly gross eating style, and I apologize for that. I don't know. It's a diggy diggy hole indeed. We've got an aquifer below us, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to deal with that. But we got some migrants in, so we got 3 new people. We have literally a peasant and a gym cutter, and a child. So that's not necessarily helpful right now, but what can I say? I don't know. Fortnite is interesting. I'm not going to sit here and say that like Fortnite has been the best game of all time, but Fortnite has done something that I don't think any other game has, which is break into the mainstream so hard that it consistently gets licensing deals with every franchise. DC is represented in Fortnite. Marvel is represented in Fortnite. Star Wars and Disney is in Fortnite. And that's crazy. Oh, and child labor isn't bad in games, just IRL. Um, just not IRL. Honestly, child labor in this game isn't going to happen because I like my child and I think they need to be okay with themselves, which is good. Let's see. I think we need to assign those offices. Let's. Pardon me. Meager study. I would bet there are more people with the Master Chief skin playing Fortnite than people actually playing Halo. Well, given the fact that Halo Infinite is, man, I really tried. I really, really, really tried to keep playing Halo. I was like, I'm gonna finish the battle passes. I'm gonna do all this, do all that. I'm gonna be a part of every event, and then every event just progressively became the, ah, man, I would complete this event if it weren't for the fact that I hate playing. Yeah, don't play Halo Infinite. I will tell you now. In 4 years, when it's done and the fan base has created a better system, fine. Like, but no, it's bad right now. It's really bad. It's just it's a good game. It's a good core game outside of some of the blatant bugs. But the problem is it's like we're really just seeing we're seeing the problem of live service games, and a lot of it is, oh, we've decided to hyper monetize a beloved franchise, and then through all that we also see, oh, we really have a skeleton crew working on this hyper monetized game as a service, and I hate that. I think that is part of the gaming problem right now. Halo 3 was a live service in the most paltry way, but it always had fun. Well, and look, I get needing to monetize your game. I get wanting to. I don't get needing to, but wanting to, I understand because it makes you money and it's easy. And sorry, the gamers want it. I don't know why they want it, but the gamers want it because look at Fortnite, look at Apex, look at any live service game, and you will see overwhelmingly people are buying stuff. Like that, I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, people aren't buying the stuff. Let the market decide. No, the market is deciding. Like the market is absolutely deciding. And again, that's fine. Eve, it's nice to see you. It is dwarf morning. It's morning fort. We are here. We are up. We are ready to go. I hope you're doing wonderful. Their prices are outrageous, though. That I think that's their biggest problem. Yeah, they're not micro transactions. They are transactions. You can't call them micro when you can have a $20 item. Yeah, no, YouTube is interesting with usernames, so keep that in mind. It's something I am still getting used to. Yeah, no, I just my frustration with microtransactions is unending, but I can't I can't sit here and say, "Oh, well, it's not effective," and like eventually they'll see that. No, they're seeing how effective it is every single day. Oh, yeah, stretch break indeed. Give me 1 second and I'll pop up. Let's see. Oh boy. There we go. There we go. Feeling better, feeling fine. Yeah, no, I hate when the way game companies make their money is through microtransactions. Like, hmm, let me think about let me think about it. Like, let's see. First off, I need to suspend everything but barrel. So that way I can make us more drink. But yeah, no. Yeah, I didn't like being compared to Justin Bieber, even though I was born first. Yeah, that sounds like something Justin Bieber would say. But like, if a free game, which Fortnite, great example, a free game wants to make their money through microtransactions, is that okay? Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'd rather buy a game and have everything, but I get that buy game equal $50 on average. Yeah, I know most AAAs are 60, but most non AAAs are below that. So $50 is my average. $50 once versus free, but $5 here and there for potentially 10 years. And it's like Fortnite has been going strong since, gosh, what was it? Like, let's see, Fortnite release date 2017. It's going to be almost 6 years. It'll be 6 years in July. So 6 years in July. Oh, I think as long as it's not play to win, not gambling, and ad free, then micros are okay. Oh, you have fixed Iron ma'am. Look, I no, and I agree. Now it used to not be good. They used to have loot llamas, or like yeah, like loot llamas, which were loot boxes for skins. They got rid of them because it turns out that that is a problem. And they actually got in trouble for that and very quickly swept it under the rug. And I'm glad, because the whole loot llama system was bad and stupid and broken, and I didn't like it. And that was something that really got a lot of attention, and I'm glad it did, because it should have. I don't know who came up with Battle Pass style progression, because I know everyone's doing it, but Fortnite got it so right and Halo got it so wrong. Yeah. Let me tell you, more so than Halo getting it wrong, I like Genshin Impact system. It's a free game and it rewards you a lot, and you don't have to spend money if you don't want to. And I hear that a lot, and I do have to say, like, I don't play it. I tried it, wasn't really for me, but it was perfectly fine. And I gotta say, like, do that. Don't do mobile style, like, gotcha game like shit when we don't need that. What we need is focus on making a good game that doesn't need anything, and then after we get all of that done, then put in microtransactions. Like, to go back to your Fortnite thing, Fortnite's Battle Pass system is smart because it drip feeds you good skins that you're looking forward to getting. Halo doesn't make sense for that system, because with Halo, at least, people liked Reach. Reach was great. Well, people didn't like Reach. Reach was kind of but it was a good game, and I would say that it is arguably the best Halo, and that'll be a video. And it'll be a video that they're gonna, like, I won't make it to 1,000 subscribers with my Halo Reach opinion, but whatever. I'm fine with games locking exclusive stuff behind money. Just be upfront about it and let the unpaid portion of the game stand on its own. Yes. But Halo does something really good, or Halo Reach did something really good. You had what they called the Armory, and you spend credits that you get in a match on items that you get, like items in the thing, specifically, individually. You couldn't buy it with microtransactions. You couldn't buy credits with money, but things were locked behind a progression system. So when you become a captain, you unlock these armor pieces. You just have to purchase them with credits, which meant they had hundreds of armor possibilities locked behind progression, and they were expensive enough with credits to where you had to work to get them, like, bought, but you could buy them in whatever order you wanted as long as they were unlocked. And they even had a killer Battle Pass system for the Master Chief Collection, which was when you level up, you get a point, and you spend that point on any season's rewards at any time. Oh, yeah, no, I've heard about AFK Arena. It is ridiculous. And my problem with all of that is like what you're asking of people when you're making a system like that. What you're asking of people is to give you, a developer, or more so a publisher. You're asking publishers. Oh yeah, and Diablo Immortal, same issue. Publishers are asking their audience to do, in fact, here, 1 second. I'm actually going to plug this really quick. I'll be the first to say it is not necessarily the, here, I'm going to actually go in and share this real quick. Oop. Let's see. I'm going to link this person. Again, keep in mind, I won't say that this is their, you know, this isn't their best video by any means. This isn't like what I would consider the, like, you know, the cream of the crop of their channel, and their channel is not for everyone, but I will be the first person to, like, say go watch that video because it just came out and it is literally talking about the point that I am about to make. Companies want you to pay into their live service bullshit and then don't support the live service game long enough to make the investment worth it. And yeah, no, Sterling is phenomenal. But my issue is you have games, and every game is a live service now. Like, Halo Infinite is a live service. Freaking Anthem was a live service. Mass Effect Andromeda was going to be a live service. Call of Duty is a live service. Fortnite is a live service. That is 5. And that's just stuff off the top of my head. And Andromeda's dead. Anthem's dead. Halo Infinite might as well be dead. Yes, now it is James Stephanie Sterling, and I believe she's she/her. I'm pretty sure. Yes, pretty sure. It might be they, them. I'm not positive. Anthem was going to be Iron Man the game, and they screwed it up. But, like, 3 of those 5 titles are dead or basically dead. And that's the problem. You want us to pay into this live service bullshit, but then you can't support your game? Like, that's ridiculous. That is beyond ridiculous. And that, again, that is my problem here. We have this idea of, you know, oh, you know, we need to let's see. We need to have you know, this recurring revenue stream. It's a recurring thing. You know, they have opinions on that too. But they have this recurring revenue stream in their heads, but unless they're making all the money in the world. Oh, it is a link to why live service is a thing is so dumb. It's specifically a video where one of my favorite reviewers, James Stephanie Sterling, is talking about 3 games that Square Enix released and then canceled in basically a year. And all three were microtransaction live service games that people were paying into. They were paying money into. So that way they could have this live service enjoyment, and then support was pulled because you can't just do live service. It doesn't help anyone. And that again, that's the problem. It's a consistent issue that we see just consistently that game companies can do maybe one live service, and that's really all they can manage to handle. Whereas Halo always did fine. Before it was a live service game, Halo always did fine. Was Halo 5 great? No, but the multiplayer was good. Was Halo 4 great? No, but the multiplayer was okay. Was Halo 3 phenomenal? Absolutely. Was Halo Reach phenomenal? Absolutely. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say that the progression to live service has improved games. It could have. It easily could have, but it didn't. Because all live service does, the only reason it exists is so that way people who already were making money can make more money. And yeah, that's dumb to me. It will continue to be dumb to me. It's, I don't know. It is one of those things where they're not keeping up with expectations and focusing on profit over quality. Yes, and on top of that, the idea, or I don't want to say the idea, I'll say the promise that I think they were supposed to be making with live service games was that, hey, there's always going to be more content. We're going to keep giving you content. You want content? Here's content all the time. But, and this is the problem, and it's a big hairy but, yes, xfind.biz, nah, we're gonna, come on up, gotta go into the thing, oh lord, sorry, sexfind.biz, oh gosh, lovely, gonna just ban them real quick, you're catching a peek behind the scenes, guys. YouTube says a lot of what they're gonna do, and I'm not gonna like get into the weeds about what they're going to do, but there we go. I have removed them. Let's see. I was part of Anthem's beta playtesters. Fuck, that game sucked. The combat and stuff had grounds, but there wasn't any substance. You're right. You're absolutely right. And a lot of that is, I know, I need to go in. I just need an actual link to your channel so that way I can find you specifically. But I will get both of those done. Oh no, I have seen their changes to profanity. Watch your profanity. It's fine. Seeing as I don't plan to monetize the channel itself, I'm not too worried. Well, it's first 8 seconds to first 2 minutes. It's really annoying. Mostly because I assume that is their way of pleasing advertisers, I guess. Let's see. Oh yeah, also more than one swear in a sentence. And that is fucking shit. Um it's dumb. It's one of those like I don't understand why you have to like take one large step back every couple of days. Um but it's why I'm not relying on Twitch for income, and it's why I'm not relying on um, anything else for income because I don't. I don't expect any like income from a service that is going to limit things based on that. Like I really just I do not have any real faith in anyone. The reason I switched to Twitch from or switched to YouTube from Twitch was because if we're being completely honest, it's yeah, no, a ton of videos got demonetized, which is again, that's terrible. It should not have happened. Um I'll be the first to say like, it's not affecting me and that's not good. I don't like that as a, you know, basis for anything, but it's just a dumb situation. I switched to YouTube because it's easier, it's more streamlined for me, but that doesn't mean YouTube is a good platform. There are no good platforms right now, except for the reviewerslegacy.com, which is a wonderful platform for, getting, one review out every 5 years. Um, but in the end, the reason I prefer YouTube is because it is a video repository still, which makes it so much easier for me to kind of work through. Let's see, more migrants. Let's see. We have weaponsmiths. That's ominous. New woodcutter. That's good. Neat. And another miner. That'll be great. So now it's time to do the thing that I keep not doing, and I need to do it. So that way we can not screw up this time. Gonna make a furnace. Let's see. 4, 8, 12. Need another set of yeah, I don't know. I like everyone should, and I think again everyone should. Don't don't sit here and try to make money off of your platform. Your platform is nice to have, and I would even say that like generally speaking, your platform should try to make money, but platforms are only as good as the platform will allow them to be. And I think that yes, that is a absolute darn shame and shouldn't be hit at the rate that they do. But they are going to continue doing whatever they want with their rules. Oh, now you can't say the word fuck. Okay, well, guess half of adult creators are going to not have money. Guess now we can't, show our like bare chest because that's too sexual. Well, okay, demonetize like anyone that has any sort of outdoor streams. But Patreon doesn't care. PayPal doesn't care. There's always going to be a way for me to accept money. I lose out on passive income, ads. Even though I hate ads are passive income. It is easy to just have an ad and make money anytime someone clicks on the video. But on the other hand, it's like, to me, not that I consider myself important enough to like pledge any amount of money a month to get like access to me. I would rather give people access via like temporary exclusivity as opposed to hitting people all the time, like all the time, with with ads, because ads just suck. Oh yeah, posture check indeed. I am sitting like an idiot. My back is going to kill me. And now, see, look, I'm out of frame. I don't know. I just let's see. I don't know. I know this has been a bit of a ramble on it, but my frustration with YouTube is that of necessity rather. What the heck? Oh, it's the tassels. I was like, what's that yellow thing sitting above me? I don't know. I need YouTube because YouTube allows me to host these videos at no cost to myself, and that is great. It offers me a platform for streaming, which is great. But if we're being honest, again, there is no platform out there that is going to truly provide a fair anything really, but an enjoyable experience for creators unless we find a way to deal with that. Okay, so we're gonna try something here. Okay, so we're gonna punch through, I think. Oh, we gotta punch through. Oh, Lord. Okay, so how do we do this? How do we do this? How do we do this? Um, let me. I'm googling real quick how we punch through an aquifer. Um, let's see. Oh, welcome back, Eve. I was just talking with them about how there is no friendly platform for creators, regardless of really what anyone says. Let's see. Okay, so this is going to be where the fun begins. How do we deal with that? Oh, I don't know how this works, so what about TikTok? I mean, I don't know anything about TikTok, to be honest. Do I want another rice ball? I am good. I will, well, very soon I will be, oh, I mean, if you'll leave it out, I'll be done streaming here in about 20 minutes, so... Alright, so I don't know how to break through this, to be honest, so... I need one, though, right now. I do not need one, though, right now. Alright, so I don't... Like I said, I don't entirely know how to get through this aquifer. So I guess we're not going to. This lonely rice ball is so sad. Okay, I will take it, but I'm not going to eat anymore until I'm done with the stream. But thank you, babe. I love you and appreciate you. Ah, have you? Okay, thank you. Have you ever had a rice ball? They are the definition of depression. Eve, that's rude. These are adorable. What?
Don't show them that one. That's the ugly one.
I was told not to show you guys the other one. I like rice balls. So I don't entirely know how to deal with that, so we're just gonna let that lie there, I guess, until I can figure out how to punch through. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, yes, Emma made them. Yeah, Emma makes them really good, and they're delicious. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. It's gonna be great. We're going to try our best here. Firstly, I'm gonna create a squad to make these guys like work like helpfully instead of there we go. That'll be fine. Furikake, it's delicious. It's like seaweed. It's okay. You have every right to not like rice balls. And thank you for the hydrate check. I am just about out of everything, so I'm about to be winter is upon us. Okay, let's see if I can punch through this a bit. I don't quite understand how to punch through this is the problem. They're saying all I need to do is just dig or channel away the tiles adjacent to the stairs. But I seem to be very quickly not able to do that. Let's see. Let's see. Are both of those in here? Yeah, we're gonna. Is there a way to play with the original textures? Um, Actually, as of now, yes, you can change it to the ASCII glyphs if you so choose, which is, I mean, it exists. There you go. Look at this classic fortress. Um, I cannot play with that though. I suck with that. Thought I lost a boba ball. A bow ball. All right, so like I said, I don't really know how to get this dealt with. Ah, here we go. We've got a dwarf down there. Okay. So what we need to do is dig this out and then okay, so now we punch. Now we punch through. We All right, fam. Come on, build. Okay, cool. I've punched through a level. All right, that's what we're gonna do the rest of the stream. We're gonna punch. We're we're gonna punch. Punch and build. Punch and build. I don't entirely know how we're going to be able to get that done. Because I don't know if they're willing to be in water 7 deep. Let's see. Let's see. How do I think I'm gonna do that? I guess okay, I guess I'm gonna have to do a different thing. So I'm going to let me see if I can remove these. And we're just going to oh, oops. There, and now we're just gonna ramp up to there, and that'll be fine. Oh, well, I hope I didn't just strand our people down. Well, we'll see. All right, we may have lost people to the depths, unfortunately. Let's see, can I just... Have you played Oxygen Not Included? I have. I like it. I'm not good at it. And I feel as though I'm not going to become good at it. Is there any way to build build stairs. Okay, there we go. Don't worry, fam. We got you. Never go down here. It's not worth it. All right, we're gonna try punching one more time because punching sounds fun. We're gonna try punching because punching is gonna be interesting. Attempt number 2 at the punch. All right, here we go. So this is gonna be the punch. We're gonna punch. So cancel the designations. That's fine, and then punch through. And now we need to dig these out. And then make walls. All right, all right, all right, all right. We're punching, we're punching, we're punching, we're punching. I liked oxygen not included. My biggest complaint was that I wasn't good at it. And that sounds bad and dumb. And it's not like a complaint about the game. I strap them down, Chris. Do it. We're gonna punch through this. We are gonna punch through this because I want to prove to the world and myself that I can. Okay, so this is where we have to be really quick. So, da, da, da. Okay, so come on, we gotta keep punching, guys. And I'm thinking we might be able to save our original stairwell as well at some point. Oh no, we can't be out. We can't be out. Come on, guys. Come on. Frick. I mean, we have stuff. That's the problem. Yeah, okay, cool. Come on. We do have stuff. Guys, come on. Okay, where's our stuff? Where's our stuff? We've got sand pear woods. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's get this done. New stockpile right here, just wood. So currently, what I am trying my best to work on, and I'm struggling because they're really doing something dumb. Uh, I am trying to punch through this aquifer, which is an endlessly generating source of like stuff, like of water. And the problem with that is that if we can't punch through it, we can't get to stone. And that is absolutely a problem. And I need them to try a little bit harder. Um, to do this. So what we're trying to do is punch down through. So like this, I built a staircase and then I immediately walled it off. This one, it's starting to fill with water, which is not good. Can you please get this in? Like, oh, frick. Oh, I see. Oh, I might have just screwed us. Um, okay, maybe. Come on. High priority, guys. High priority. Come on. Come on. We need stuff done. Like, quick. Okay. Hey, we're good. We're good again. We're good. They can get their way out of the fort again. We're fine. Okay. So, now we can finish that wall, which okay. So yeah, basically what we have to do, and this is a dumb thing. It's very dumb. But what we have to do is build stairways down. It's going to be like, "Oh, we can't build here because there's water." And it's like, "That's fine. Building there where there's water is fine." Um However, building where there's water is something that we kind of have to do. We have to get over our fear of water. And so we tell them, get over your fear of water. And then they do, which is great. And from there, we say, all right, but we need you to pretty please dig more because we need to get this walled off so that way water can't keep endlessly pouring. It's basically like the tiles themselves will generate water if we don't wall it off. It's kind of a dumb system, but it works. So all right. And so now that we've got that, we can just designate to wall this off and boom, we're good. Now they can wall off this stuff and we can continue our punch. And that's I just figured out how to do this like right now with you guys. So congratulations. We made a tutorial, kind of. Let's see, is the next one going to be water? I think the next one is also going to be water, so... No biggie. Because the idea is that once we punch through this aquifer, not only will we have a source of endless water, we will also have, technically a more secure fort because we can move all of our fort to below this aquifer. And then really there's only one place that everything can flow in from, which is good for us. But anyway, I hope you guys have had a fun stream. Once we punch through a couple more layers, I am going to call it for the day, so that way I can cook and be prepared for work. And thank you, Iron Ma'am. I appreciatizzle that. Oh, they did not get that one, so that's not good. We're gonna see, is there a way to... well, it'll be fine. I'm sure that won't turn into anything. And hopefully this will be the last one that we have to wall. And thank you so much. We will be streaming again on Sunday. Hopefully very soon we will start to see more streams taking effect and definitely more themes for our streams, because I really like doing that. But like I said, we will see you guys very soon, and it's been fun. Take it easy, everyone.